All right, so again, this is about where you're taking the defender. All right, look at this. If I bring the defender this way, all right, look at this. I have a defender right here in the gaps. There is absolutely no place for him to go. Okay, but look what happens. Look how you're angling your body. You're angling him away from the gap help, right? So now look, now he's able to just get right into the lane. Now this defender has to drop down all the way here. There's no one to help the helper with Nikola Vucevic, and it just leads to an easy 2. If you're doubling the post, the back line needs to be ready, okay? This is something you talk about, all right? So, like, right now, look at this. This player is getting ready to double team the post. So this player should already be getting up the line this way, okay? So you're ready to rotate. You cannot double the post and allow a simple pass out to one pass away. Again, you got to double team comes, all right? You rotate here. This player rotates here, and then this player can occupy these two players 2 passes away. But this is way too easy to pass out of the double team. Look at this. There's a way late rotation. The defense is constantly scrambling, and it leads to 3. You have to have backside help, okay? Like right now, you can't hit. Well, first of all, this is why I'm hedging, because I want to push this guard out more, okay? But you have to have backside help. See, these players are 2 passes away. But if you allow the roll man to get hit, now look. Now these players are 1 pass away, right? Right here, 1 pass away, okay? And what happens then? Then the defense is scrambling, and it leads to an absolutely wide open 3. So again, first of all, what I would do, I would not be in drop coverage. I'd be bringing this big up, pushing this guard out this way. Now my backside defender can get aggressive right here, right on this roll right here. Because I've pushed this guard out this way, now if a skip pass is made here, this backside defender can easily recover, and we're good. But when you have no backside help on a ball screen defense like that, you're just going to be giving up open shots. Drop coverage on an empty side ball screen is just awful. Look at this. So right now, this guard here is behind the play. So I put this big for the Cavs in a 2-on-1. Between the roll man, and the guard coming off the ball screen. So, of course, what happens is it ends up being an easy layup. So you have to get out of drop coverage. I need some backside help, all right? Right here, all right? Look at this. Up. Push this guard this way. Now my backside defender can come right here. This player can slide down and occupy these 2 players 2 passes away, right? This guard is being pushed out towards the sideline, closer to half court, okay? And I'm good. And now I have backside help, all right? But when you run drop coverage, it's impossible to have backside help, and you leave a 2-on-1, and it's an easy 2. Again, you cannot double the post without the back line being ready. So right now, it should be known, this player is going to double the post. You don't just do this spontaneously. All right, so now this player can start to cheat over. And then once this double team's set, he's already over here because we have to deny 1 pass away. This defender already should be up in this player's grill. Okay, this player then rotates up. And again, I don't know why this player's in the middle of the floor for doubling the post. This player then slides over here and can occupy these 2 players for Chicago who are 2 passes away. But this is too easy. Double team the post. There's no rotation, so it's an easy kick out, and now the defense is just scrambling, and it's going to lead to an easy 2. The switch is too late. You got to communicate it, all right? Look at right here. Stop. Like right now, I know I'm getting a screen's coming. Lauri Markkanen needs to be calling out, switch, 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 so that he's, boom, up and ready to guard DeRozan. I got a defender in the gap here, okay, so we're good. But because Lauri Markkanen is late to call out a switch, I mean, this is a screen right here, okay? Like, because Lauri Markkanen's late to call out a switch, look at how late Markkanen is to actually switch. So now you're just giving up an open jumper. Bring him to the middle of the floor. Look at this right here, okay? Angle your body this way so that he has to, because now there's no place for him to go, right? I have a gap defender right here. But look what happens when you let him go towards the baseline. There's no gap defenders anywhere. And so now look, now this big has to go drop and help, and there's nobody here now to guard Vucevic, and it's a wide open catch and shoot 3. Again, where are you bringing the offensive player for Chicago here? Look at this. Stop. Why is he allowed to go this way and make all the moves he wants? Like, the camera doesn't show it, but he should be right now angled. You should be, look at the angle. Why are you giving him this? Force him this way. There's no place for him to go. You got a gap defender right here, but you let him go this way. You let him make all the moves he wants with no gap defense, and it's an easy 2. So the problem with drop coverage again is look what happens. So so this big is underneath. You're fighting over the top. This big has to kind of stay towards the basketball here because this guard hasn't fully gotten over to defend him one-on-one. Well, the problem with that is now you're just leaving Vucevic camped out right in the lane. And look what happens. Look where Vucevic is now allowed to catch the ball, right in the charge circle. So it's just going to be an easy and one layup at that point. So again, hedge, okay? So now look, now I can have backside help on Vucevic, okay? Because when this ball screen gets set, I'm up, I'm pushing this guard this way, easy backside help right here, okay? And we're good. Okay, but when you're in drop coverage and you have no backside help, you allow Vucevic to get as low as he possibly needs to get on the floor, okay? And by the time you're able to defend him, it's way too late. And here he goes. He's catching it in the charge circle, and it's over at that point. And 1. Yet again, you double the post. Yet again, the rotation's late. Again, this can't be spontaneous. The back line needs to know what's happening. So when this player right now, like boom, like you got to be over here. Okay, you've got to be ready to double. This person needs to be up, okay? So that right now this kick-out pass can't get made. This player should already be over-denying. We're denying here. And then this player for Cleveland, Kevin Love, can occupy the 2 players 2 passes away, okay? But again, you're late to rotate, so it's an easy pass out. Now, this still would be okay, but we have the wrong player rotating, okay? When you double team, there is no way that this defender here is going to be able to get out to the corner. Kevin Love is going to have to rotate to the corner, and this player is going to have to rotate onto Kevin Love's man. But you're asking this player here to defend the post and then rotate all the way over here. Never going to happen. And so now he's late to get out, so it's just easy rip and go drive and an easy 2. It's a bad box out right here. You cannot box out facing the opponent. Look at this. So here, shot goes up. Look at this. You can't face the opponent like this, all right? As soon as this shot goes up right here, okay, bang, like right now, I'm turning my hips, wide base, pushing this defender out. You cannot box him out facing him. You've got to immediately turn, wide base, push him out. So only you can get the offensive rebound. When you box out facing him like this, now you've made it a 50-50 ball, and it's an easy putback for 2. Can't go up the gut of a down screen. Here comes it's a stagger screen right here. So right here, look at this. Again, what does our big need to do? The big needs to get attached to the screener. You're attached, so you can't get slipped, okay? But you've got to show a little bit so that this player cannot curl, okay? But really, again, the problem is this is right. On a stagger screen, you go under the first, but you got to go over the second. And this player needs to show a little bit. The problem, though, is that, well, the big doesn't show, but the problem is this player's going up the gut. You've got to chase over the top, okay? Because when you go up the gut, look at the angle. See the angle right there? So now DeMar DeRozan's got a free lane right into the lane, and it's an easy 2. Down screen here, what is going on? Like this player right here, you got to get attached and show. So DeMar DeRozan can't curl. He has to go out. And then this player needs to chase. He cannot go up the gut. The Cavs are 0 for 2 on this. So look, because you go up the gut, look at this separation now between you and DeRozan. So now you're never able to actually guard DeRozan, and it's 2. Have to sprint back. Okay, turnover happens here. Look at Kevin Love right here. Okay? Look at him. I don't know what he's doing. Look at that. Look at this little lollygagging. That little lollygagging right there is the difference between him being here and the difference between him being around here. And now he's continuing to sprint back, and he's going to get ahead of the ball. Okay? But again, the problem is that this little thing right here, okay, turnover, lollygagging, lollygagging, lollygagging. Now he turns up the Jets. Again, he should be right here, all right? And now he's much more ahead of the ball. But because of that lollygag, look, he's late to get over, and it's a blocking foul and one. Okay, we talk about digging in the post. You don't gamble, you dig. Now, right here, look at this. This Bulls player's dribble's picked up. So this player should not be gambling here, okay? If you want to dig in the post, fine. But you dig in the post to get the dribble picked up, which it is. And this player's defending just fine. What is this Cavs player doing? Look at this. You should be just getting to your man. There's no need to dig in the post. The dribble's already picked up. But instead, you're going to gamble, right? Look at this stupid gamble. You're gambling right there, so now you're never able to get out to the three-point line, and it leads to two. Again, drop coverage is awful. Look what happens here. You drop the big, you fight over the top, so this player is just going to be able to go right to the rim for two. And really, I mean, you put this big in such an awful spot. I mean, if he goes towards the ball, then this is wide open, right? If he stays towards this player, then this lane is wide open. So it's just impossible to defend. So again, hedge, God, look, up, push him out, keep him out of the lane. This player can easily slide up a little bit, okay, and be in backside help on this roll, okay, and you're fine. But this drop cover, it's the worst ball screen defense ever created. It's unbelievable. And look what happens, right to the rim and one. I have no idea what Kevin Love's doing on this play, so the ball's in the post. So look at right here. I got a post dig coming from right here, all right? Why is Kevin Love all the way down here? Okay? Get up the line way more, okay? And this player here needs to, of course, be forcing Vucevic this way because this is where the post dig's going to be coming from. But Kevin Love, this is total no man's land. Up the line. Okay, but he's so far out of position, they throw it there, and it's just an easy pump fake and wide open jumper. Horrible communication here. You've got to call out this switch. So Kevin Love sprinting back, good. But look what happens here, okay? Well, first of all, why is it, again, this player's getting back right here, okay, is just getting back to a random spot on the floor. No, find a body right now. Here's the body. Go with him. Because you're just continuing to get back to a random spot on the floor and not actually going to find a body to cover, look what happens. See? Look how far out of position he is. All right? He's right here, and this player's right here. You're getting back to a body. So right here, you should be not going straight down the line. Go find a body. The body's right here. So I should be already over there. But again, he's so far out of position because he's just getting back to a random spot on the floor as opposed to a body. So now look, now he's going to get, he's so far out of the play, he's going to end up getting, I think it was an accidental screen, but whatever, it's a wide open layup because of that. Again, awful rotation. Okay, again, if you're doubling the post, you have to talk about it. It can't just be out of nowhere. So right now, this back line needs to know that this player is getting ready to double the post. So this player needs to start to creep up over here, and then boom, he commits to the double team. He's already over here, right? And what's this player doing? This player also needs to be up the line, and then boom, rotating here, okay? Then we leave these players 2 passes away, okay, to Kevin Love, all right? So we're good. But again, this is too easy. Nobody rotates to the first man 1 pass away, so now it's just double, and it's just too late. He's right to the rim, foul, 2 shots. Horrible transition defense off of a miss. Look at this. So the camera's going to leave, but we can just see this player lollygagging back, okay? Look at this player lollygagging back, okay? So there's no if this player's sprinting back, why is he telling someone else to take his man? This player should have been sprinting back, and boom, he's right here guarding Levine. But because of the lollygagging back here, okay, what happens? There's a wide open lane right here for Zach LaVine, and it's going to lead to a dunk. That is awful. Okay, so I don't know what on earth Kevin Love's doing here. He's either ball watching, which is, again, why you never have your back to the sideline. When your man's cutting through, your back is to the baseline. So you're seeing ball and you're seeing man. So he is caught ball watching, okay? So that's a layup. So the other thing is if Kevin Love's, maybe he's doubling the post, then actually go double. What you just standing here is nothing. And again, the back line has to be prepared. So right here, if his man cuts through, this player's got to slide up and take out the cutter. Kevin Love has to actually go and double team. This half doubling stuff doesn't get you anywhere. And this player's now, again, 2 passes away right here. So if a skip pass is made this way, this player just slides over here. This player slides that way, okay? And then Kevin Love goes and comes up top, all right, and takes this man right here. All right, so that's your rotations. So your back line has to be ready. So if Kevin Love's either ball watching for too long or doubling the post without any rotations because this initial rotation never happens, and what do? You get an easy layup. What on earth was that? This is an atrocious box out right here. Okay, let's spotlight right here. All right, so right now, look, shot goes up. What is this shot goes up? What is this player doing? You need to get in position and boom, get wide body, boxes, get this player as far out as possible so you're the only one that can get the rebound. But this player doesn't box out at all. What is this? No box out whatsoever. So now that player has inside position and it's an and one. If you're in this stupid drop coverage, the big has to go underneath the ball. Look at this. Ball screen is set. You've got to get underneath the ball handler. Because this player's fighting over the top. He's not going to be able to get over the top right away and play him one-on-one straight up. But look what happens. This big is stayed towards the screener. So now, boom, this player has a lane he should never have. Okay? So it's right to the rim, and you get a blocking foul, and it's 2 shots because the Bulls are in the bonus. Now, of course, much easier is that this big is up, pushing this player this way. Backside defenders up here. I've pushed this player towards half court with my hedging, and now I'm good. But when you give up the lane and the big isn't in position to drop, well, it's a block. You let him right into the lane, and now he's going to the line. So the problem with this double team is it's too late. Okay, first of all, if you know a double team is coming, why is there separation here between the defender and Vucevic? Get up, push him to the middle of the floor where the double team is coming. Okay? Because right now, because you've given so much space, look, he's going to be able to get into his move, and now the double's too late. The double, he's already on the block. The double's got to come with this defender, okay, battling up, forcing him to the middle, then the double comes, and then we rotate. But the problem is because the double is so late, look at this. Now Vucevic can just turn and get a layup off of. Now he ends up missing it, but because we let him get that shot off, that little layup, look at the rotations are actually pretty good. Like, again, the double team should be coming right here. Now he's never able to get in that move, and you're closing off this space. We cannot let him turn this way. You got to keep him to the middle of the floor where the double team's coming, okay? But the problem is because the double team comes late, okay, now these rotations happen, okay, and there's nobody to box this player out because this player rotates, and then this player rotates up here. There's nobody to box anybody out, so we've let Nikola Vucevic get into a position to make a layup, but there's nobody to box Caruso out because of the rotations that needed to happen, and it ends up being just an easy 2. Down screen, you cannot go up the gut. Okay, look at this. Here's your down screen right here. Well, first of all, let's back it up. You never defend with your back to the sideline, okay? Because now you're going to be able to, you allow this offensive player to create separation. If I'm just guarding him with my back to the baseline, so I'm seeing ball and I'm seeing man, this separation doesn't happen. But that's one thing. Here's really why they score here. Again, down screen coming. Okay, this player needs to stay attached and show so DeRozan can't just curl coming off it. But this player here needs to chase. You're chasing DeRozan, okay? You cannot go up the gut of this down screen. And look where he goes. See how he's up the gut? So look at the angle now. Now DeRozan's able to just get it, go into the lane, draw help, and it's a dunk. Bring him to the middle of the floor. Look, they throw the ball to Caruso into the corner, okay? Angle your body this way. Look, if he goes this way, I have a defender right here in the gap, okay? If I let him go baseline like this, okay, now what happens? Now there's nobody in the gap. He's able to get right to the rim and draw a 2-shot foul. Can't be separation between DeMar. Look at this separation. So DeMar DeRozan has the ball. This separation can't happen, okay? Like right now, look, you have got to get up. And again, force him to the middle of the floor. I have a gap defender right here. There's no place he can go. But now you're giving DeMar DeRozan a runway to get into his moves. And look, now you're going to fall for the pump fake. He's going to shoot right into you, and it's a two-shot foul. All about footwork away from the ball. It's all about footwork. Watch this defender right here. He should already be in, right? This is the shell drill. You're not hugging the three-point line like this. Ball's at the top of the key. I'm in, right? I'm at least a step in, because if my feet take me inward first, I'm never going to get outward. Okay? But if I don't have to move, if I don't have to move, I can just jab and then recover back out. I'm fine. So again, look what happens here. All right? Watch Caris LeVert. Because he's not in position the way he's supposed to be, we'll zoom in. Look at his feet. Okay? Watch his feet. See how his feet take him inward? Now he's never going to get back out to the three-point line. But if you back it up here, okay, if he's already where he's supposed to be, which is a step in, now his feet never take him inward. So now this player comes this way, it's just jab, and then get the dribble picked up, and easy recovery back out. But because Caris LeVert isn't in position, so his feet take him inward, you're never going to get back outward, and it's three. One of the many reasons drop coverage is horrible, okay, look at this. So you drop the big right here, okay, and you fight over the top. The problem is when Vucevic rolls, there's nobody to box him out other than this point guard, okay? So look at this. Shot goes up. Now I got a point guard boxing out Vucevic, and it's just going to be an easy offensive rebound and putback. So again, first of all, there shouldn't even be a shot getting off here, right? Because we're hedging. All right, ball screen set, up, push this player out. Now this player can slide up and backside help, and you're good. And then eventually you get, when the big recovers after hedging, you keep a big on Vucevic for boxing out purposes. But again, drop coverage. Now that big can't box out Vucevic. It's a point guard, and it's 2 points. Bad transition defense. Okay, you got to communicate. Look at this right here. Caris LeVert has got to say, I got the ball. Because this player, Caris LeVert's got to push this player over here. Okay? I got the ball. Okay, let's see it develop. So this player can get down here. This big trailing takes LaVine out on the wing. Okay? But you look at this. We have two people going to the ball. LeVert is going to the ball. This player's going to the ball. Okay? We need LeVert stepping up to take the ball, you going this way, you taking the trailer, and this player eventually gets down to LaVine, and he needs to be sprinting to LaVine. Okay? But again, we got two people going just straight down the middle here. Okay? So there's no one to take this man right there, and it just leads to a layup. Can't lean towards the screen. So ball screen coming right here. Why are you cheating the screen this way? First of all, Chicago's in the bonus right now. So you should be just playing him straight up one-on-one. Look what happens. See how he leans towards the screen? So now he's going to, now he's going to have to gamble to get back into the play. And again, it doesn't work because Chicago's in the bonus now, and that's 2 shots. Again, the problem with drop coverage here, okay? The skip passes are way easier to make. You drop the big a little bit higher, but it's still not good enough because instead of pushing the guard out towards the sideline, I'm letting him in towards the lane more, okay? And so now look at how much easier this skip pass is to make. Now, God knows what Kevin Love's doing because he's not in backside help. I mean, if this player skips this pass this way, he's going to have to step up all the way over, and now it's just going to be a wide open catch and shoot 3. Like, if you're going to be in backside help, you can't let this pass to the roll get made. You got to step up, okay? But again, so Kevin Love is like kind of in backside help, but not really. Skip pass is way too easy to make, so it's right to the rim for a 2-shot foul. Now, let's look at the difference if we hedge, okay? Hedge, right? Up. Push this ball handler out this way, okay? Now Kevin Love can just slide over a little bit in backside help. Now this skip pass is getting made all the way over here. You should have plenty of time to recover, and you're good. But when you instead of pushing him towards the sideline, towards half court, you let him go, give him space inside the 3-point line, those skip passes are easier to make, and it's a 2-shot foul. Stagger screen right here, all right? So first of all, you got to be, like right now, someone here has got to call out a stagger screen because the route is you go under the first, over the second. So you don't chase over the first one, okay? You go under the first one, then chase over the second. So we screw that up, all right? The Cavs screw that up, sorry. And so now look, now there's much more separation than there needs to be. So we don't go under over, we go over, but you can still get a stop here. Why is this big sagging? Never should he be sagging. He should be attached to the screener and show, right? So this player cannot curl like this, all right? If you show, you force him to have to go out more, and now this chase can actually get there, okay? So we go over the two stagger screens, and you're supposed to go under over. There is no there's no showing from the screener's man on the second down screen. So look, you're just curling right into a wide open catch and shoot three. That's horrendous defense. So they go down screen into a ball screen. So first, you don't guard this down screen at all. Okay, there's your down screen. What is this player doing? Get up and show so this player cannot curl. Okay, you make him have to go out more. Okay, and now this chase can actually happen because look when you don't defend the initial down screen. Look at the separation. I mean, this player's, look at this. This player's coming off the ball screen already, and that player is not even through the down screen. So, but again, as always, the problem is drop coverage. Look at this. You drop the big, okay? You fight over the top, so you're just giving this player the lane, and you're just letting him walk right into a wide open jumper. Pathetic, okay? And look at the other option. Because look at this backside defender can't really stay home because now this pass here's wide open. So he also has the option for a dunk. So again, now how would I cover this? We already talked about how we guard the down screen. So there'd be much less separation there. Then the second thing is we are not dropping. We are up, pushing this player this way. Now this player just needs to slide in just a little bit, okay, to be in backside help. And if a skip pass is made, he can easily recover. But you're just giving up the lane, so there's all sorts of opportunities, and it's an easy jump shot. This is horrible defense defending the post. All right, first of all, there should never be separation. Look at this separation right here. Why is there separation? Get up. Battle for real estate early. And then the other thing is, bring him to the middle of the floor because we got a post. Look at that. We have a post. If you keep him to the middle of the floor right here, this defender can drop, okay, and dig, okay? Or this defender here, the point is you can't let him go baseline, which is what's going to happen, and it's going to lead to a two-shot foul. So let's take a look at how a good defense defends this, okay? So right now, okay, I'm up. I am not just giving up real estate, and then I'm pushing them to the middle of the floor. This player needs to drop a little bit, okay, so he's halfway between the ball and his man, okay? But now I'm up, and I'm pushing him to the middle of the floor. And if he comes middle, I'm just digging, recovering, getting the dribble picked up early. Stop giving up real estate for no reason, and stop letting him spin baseline. Because both those things are the problem here, and it's a two-shot foul for Chicago. Again, where are you taking your defender, all right? Right here, look at right now. These players got to be calling out help side, because I want to bring them this way, okay? So I can stunt, I can recover, okay? Bring them into where your defense is. When you let him go this way, now it's much more difficult to be in the gaps, okay? Because look at right here. Now there's no gap defender as opposed to if I had sent him this way. Look at this. I got a defender right in the gap here. There's no place he can go, but you allow him to go away from the teeth of your defense, and it's just going to lead to an easy layup for Chicago. Again, drop coverage is terrible. Okay, you drop the big right here, fight over the top, so you just give up. This is DeMar DeRozan, an unbelievable mid-range shooter. You just give him a wide-open mid-range jumper. Again, stop being in drop coverage. Get up. Push this ball handler out here. So though in this roll, now I can get aggressive and backside help because I pushed him all the way here. Okay? So now this player can just get in backside help on Vucevic. This player can slide down and occupy these two Bulls players 2 passes away, and we're good. because, again, DeRozan's being pushed out this way, okay? But you're in drop coverage, so let's just give a mid-range artist a wide-open mid-range jumper. And, oh, by the way, let's look what he could have done. He could have just had an easy pocket pass here because there's no backside help for an easy two with Vucevic. I mean, it is the worst ball screen defense ever created. All right, down screen coming. First of all, why is this defender having his back to the ball? Again, you're underneath, back to the baseline, seeing ball and seeing man. All right, but again, what's our problem here? Look at the big. Here's your down screen. Look at the big whose man is setting this down screen. He's sagging. You've got to get up, and you've got to show so he can't curl. He has to go out, and this Chase has a chance to actually get through. But look how you let him curl like that. So now he's just going to walk right into an open jumper. First of all, this is a very questionable switch. You're switching Lauri Markkanen onto a guard, okay? But again, where's Lauri Markkanen letting the guard go? All right, right here, look at this. This player should be dropping a half step with his back to the baseline, so he's seeing ball and he's seeing man, all right? And then I bring him into the teeth of my defense. There's no place for him to go. Stunt, recover, easy, right? But you let him go baseline. You let him go, so you have a very questionable switch that I didn't understand, but then you let him go baseline, away from the teeth of your defense, so it's just going to be a reverse dunk. You need backside help when you run drop coverage or hedging, and I like hedging 4 billion times more. Look at the problem here, okay? You drop the big, all right, and now he recovers. But by the time he recovers to Vucevic, look at this. He's catching the ball well inside the free throw line. So now he's too low to dig in the post, and it's just going to lead to a 2-shot foul. So again, give me some backside help. The easiest way to get backside help, this player's up, pushing him this way. Okay? This player can just slide over a little bit here in backside help. If a skip pass is made all the way from sideline to sideline, it's an easy recovery. Okay? But I need backside help. You can't run these ball screen coverages with no backside help whatsoever. Okay? And again, no backside help, so now Vucevic is way too low, and you got to foul him. Again, you can't have airspace with DeMar DeRozan here. Look at this. Look at this airspace. See, the problem with this is that now you let him. He's a mid-range specialist. But the problem is now you're letting him get into your moves. Look at how far down he's able to back you all the way in to the free throw line, and this is his shot right here. Okay, and it's 2 points. So again, you get up. All right, look at this. This player's in help. So if I'm up, okay, then he's got to start. Where does he start backing you down from? Outside the 3-point line, and we're good. But I'm up, and then of course I'm forcing him this way, right into where my gap defender is. Okay, but I cannot when I give this much space. Okay, and then I don't force him into where my gap defender is. Okay, now look. Now he's able to back you down and get you inside the free throw line and right into his patented turnaround jumper. Helping for no reason here, okay? This defender right here does a pretty good job getting into the gaps. Look at this. See how he's in the gaps right there? So now the dribble's picked up here, okay? So, again, look at this. This defender's fine covering DeMar DeRozan. He's fine. Why is this player coming over to help? Because now you're just leaving this spot wide open, and now the defense is scrambling. You're in the gaps, okay? Boom, in the gaps right there, all right? So this player's defending him fine one-on-one. What are you doing coming all the way over to help? Because now, look, now it's just going to be a kick-out pass, swing, and the defense continues to scramble, and it's a layup. Again, you got to bring your man to the middle, to the teeth of the defense, okay? Right here, look at this. I got a defender in the gap here. This player does not need to be guarding beyond the 3-point line. He should be dropping a little bit, okay? But right here, I need to angle him to the middle of the floor. One, because we got a ball screen coming, and that's fine. Make him use the screen, and now our ball screen defensive coverages are there to stop that. But again, you gotta force him to the middle of the floor, force him into your gap help right here, okay, or force him to have to use this screen. Don't let him reject this screen and go this way, because now I have no defenders in the gaps whatsoever to help me out. And that's exactly what happens, and Alex Caruso gets right to the rim for 2.
This is a pathetic trap right here. Okay, first of all, what is Lauri Markkanen doing? If you're trapping, you've got to close this side off. This guard is closing this side off, but you've got to close this side off, right? Close it off. Because you can't just let this player dribble that way, okay? If you're trapping, cover here, okay? And you're not letting him turn the corner this way or this way, all right? So that's mistake number one. Mistake number two is we'll let it play out. Look at this. What is this player doing just leaving this player? You again, deny one pass away. What is this? Get up. Deny one pass away. Deny one pass away. This player needs to slide down a little bit, okay, and occupy the two defenders 2 passes away, and you got to trap like crazy, okay? And you cannot allow them to just pass out of it. Look how easy they're able to pass out of it. Boom, now the defense is caught scrambling, and now it's eventually just going to lead to an easy layup.